Hey everybody, that time again for another video, and if you couldn't tell by the title, I will be talking about my Japanese import DS game collection, and I have quite a few here. I currently have a total of 19 Japan import DS titles, and I'm planning on growing this collection once I am in Japan and I'm thrifting for DS games. I feel like this part of the system always gets looked over whenever YouTubers go hunting for games over at their thrift stores, and I'm going to be hunting down the DS games, the GBA games, and the 3DS games as well. And I feel like that whole part of the Nintendo fandom just completely gets looked over. So I'm going to be detailing a lot of that when I go thrifting in Japan this summer. And yeah, that's mainly what I'm going to be focusing on growing in my collection. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about this part of my collection, which is my Japan import DS games. So let's get started. So here's a quick pan through of all my DS titles from Japan, and then we'll talk more about this in detail. I only have, like I said, 19 games, so yeah, it's a quick scroll through, but let's go ahead and go through this more in detail. Alright, so first up I have 3 out of the 4 Mamegoma games. This is Honobono Nikki, and this is the first game out of 4. And as you can see, the artwork is super adorable. And here is the back. And I guess these are some of the other seals that you can play with. There's the inside. And it does come with some extras. So I'll move this out of the way here. This is the manual. And it's all in color, which is cool. I'll just briefly go through these. There's the advertisements for the game, I guess, and an advertisement for other games. I do plan on getting some of these My Melody games when I go there, and I definitely want to get this one as well. There's a lot of really fun games that were Japan only, y'all. There's just so much out there, and I want to get them all, especially these kind of more kiddie games because they are easier to play through. There is the second Mamegoma game. Yeah, this one looks really cute. Looks like you get to have Mamegoma babies in here, which is really cute. Here's the back. Sorry about the glare here, that's my window. Here is the inside of this one. We'll take a look at the advertisements here. And they might be the same. Actually, there's different ones in here. And I definitely want to look for this Nakayoshi DS game. This is definitely like around my era of collecting like all the shoujo manga. And just look at the artwork here, it's just so pretty. I definitely gotta hunt down this Nakayoshi game. And this Gadget Robo. The Gadget Robo game looks pretty fun. And this game looks pretty fun too. So yeah, that's that. And that's it for that one. Next up is the third game. And this one is Kawaii ga Ippai. That means lots of cuteness. I like that. And yes, there is a ton of cuteness in this one. I definitely gotta play these. And here's the inside of this one. I'm pretty sure I got these games for like maybe only like a few hundred yen at the time. So I think, I don't remember. I'll have to go back and look at my older videos. My Japan souvenir videos. Oh, don't want to bend that. These are so flimsy. And here is the back of this advertisement. Let's see what games they advertise. And here, oh gosh, this game looks so cute. I haven't even looked at this. This game looks freaking adorable. Looks like another virtual pet kind of game. I gotta look for that. Oh, here's a manga school one. And this game looks cute. And so does this one. There are lots of cute games. The DS that never made it to other countries. Japan only stuff is awesome. So yeah, there's the third Mamegoma game. I'm gonna look for the fourth one that I don't have yet. And then I can complete the collection. So next up here I have some Futari Precure games. I only have 2 out of like many. And I'm gonna hunt down the other Futari Precure games. And this one, this is the Max Heart game, and I picked this up a long time ago from Play Asia, and I got it as a pre-order, I believe. And yeah, I've had it ever since the game came out in Japan. And I have completed this game. This game is really fun, and I definitely want to go back and replay it and see how it is like 20 years later, because I definitely have some fond memories with this game. And then this game, what year was this released? Let's see if there's a date. Aha, here is the date. It is 2005. That sounds about right. I'll put this back in here for now. So here's the inside, and the manual is really nice. Close that up. And I believe it's color. Yep. There's some nice artwork in here. Yeah, really cute characters. Then here is the cartridge. I like that it's different from the cover. Next up here I have Fresh Precure Asobi collection is the full title, and I got this game for pretty cheap from what I remember. I think it was like around 1,000 yen or so, maybe under. And yeah, this game looks really cute. I still haven't played it yet, so I'll definitely need to check this one out. And here's the inside manual and the cartridge. And then we'll check out the inside of the manual. And colorful as always. One thing I like about the Precure games is the colorful pages in the manual. Let me go through a few pages here. There's the back. And this game was released in 2009. But yeah, I do intend on hunting down the rest of the Precure games that were released on the DS, and I'm pretty sure there were some released on 3DS as well. So I definitely want to look for those and hope to find a good deal. Then next up here I have Kawaii i Maho no Fantasy JewelPet. And this one I did complete. It's a cute little rhythm game, and I really enjoyed this little rhythm game. It was really cute. And yeah, like I said, I completed this 100%. And unfortunately the manual was not in the best condition. As you can see, it has some shelfware on the corners. It's probably owned by a kid, would be my guess, because usually the games are in really nice condition when you buy them in Japan, unless it was owned by like a kid or something. But collectors take really good care of their items in Japan. Here is the manual, just a brief look through. It's very colorful. I love the pastel-y colors and such. Really fun stuff. Put the manual back in here. So yeah, that is the JewelPet rhythm game. Really cute. I'll definitely play that again. Next up here I have Dragon Ball DS, and I actually got this when I went to Japan in 2009, so yeah, I've had this game for quite some time, and I got it back before there was a plan for this game to come out in English, and I do have Dragon Ball Origins 2 in English right here, but I do not have this one here in English, but that's okay. I already have it in Japanese, so I guess that's why I never got it, and I guess I preferred the Japanese edition. And I guess we'll take a look at the manual. And I believe I got this from a Hard Off in 2009. Either that or it was Soft Map. I miss the days of manuals. There's some really nice artwork in here. So yeah, anyways, here is the back of the game. Really cool stuff. And I have played through a little bit of this, but I haven't completed yet. I might pick it back up again and see if I can complete this game. Next up here, I have a Shugo Chara game. This is the second game out of 3. And this one I got from Trader. This is the sticker that was on it. And it does say damage on the box right here. It says Hako Itami, which means box is damaged, but I maybe see like one dent in the corner. But otherwise it's like in pretty much minty condition. And here's the inside. And the cartridge. And here's the inside of the manual. They're like little art books in a way. They really put in a lot of effort into these manuals in Japan. And I'll take a look at the back here. I definitely want to hunt down the rest of the Shugo Chara games that I don't have yet. So yeah, like I said, I have 2 out of the 3. And next up here I have Jump Superstars. This one I've had since it came out, and I believe it came out around like 2005, I guess. Yeah, I was right here. 2005 is the release date. And I really enjoyed this game. I remember playing this on the bus at school back in the day. And just having a blast with this. And here's some more awesome artwork in these manuals. There's Gohan, my boy. And looks like you can play with most of the Jump characters from this time, from the mid-2000s. There's Kenshin. And of course Sasuke, Ichigo. Oh, that's cool, they have Yusuke, Piccolo, and Dr. Slump, that's awesome. And that guy from Black Cat and Death Note. Oh gosh, the Hikaru no Go characters, Sai and Hikaru. That is so cool. This one really takes me back for sure. Anyway, that is the manual for Jump Superstars, and like I've said, I've had this since high school, and I really got to get back into playing some of these games. Okay, next up here I have Chi's Sweet Home. This is I guess kind of like a Gigapet sort of game with Chi. And I'm a big fan of the manga, so I thought I'd try out the DS game, and it's really cute. I really liked this game. Take a look at the manual. Got some cute characters in here. Cute drawings of the Tea Sweet Home family. The layout of the house. So yeah, this one I actually purchased from eBay, I believe, from a while back. But that is Tea Sweet Home, really cute little game. Alright, next up here I have Kanji Sonoma Rakubiki Jiten. This is a kanji dictionary sort of game, I guess, game. And this is the inside. It's basically the same as the cover, nothing too special. But yeah, I got this a long time ago. I don't remember when I got it or where I got it, but probably got it in the late 2000s when I was studying Japanese. And I do intend on getting some of the kanji drill games as well. And I know they have some for the DS and 3DS. And I'll try to get all of them and see which one I like best. And yeah, but this is more of a dictionary rather than a kanji drill game. So if you're looking to use it for that sort of study, I would not recommend this. This is, like I said, more of a dictionary. Next up here, I have Tongari Bosshi to Maho no Omise, which is essentially the Magician's Quest game right here. And I believe this is the sequel to this one, but I could be wrong on that. And yeah, there are several other games that were released for this, and I definitely want to pick those up before they become pricey. And I still have yet to play this one, and I still have yet to play the original one that I have in English. Oops. Sorry, it's a little wobbly. I just hit the camera. But here's the inside, and it should have the manual. Let's see. Okay, yeah, here we go. There is some damage on the manual, as you can see there. But yeah, this is the Nintendo Wi-Fi book thing here. Here is the cartridge. Really cool. And then, of course, the Nintendo Club thing. Oops, sorry, I keep hitting the freaking camera. But there's the back again. And let's take a look at the manual. Just briefly go through it. So nothing too crazy with that one, but it is a pretty thick manual here. Even the Nintendo Wi-Fi Club is in color, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that is Tongari Bosshi to Maho no Omise, aka Magician's Quest. And I definitely gotta look for the other games for this franchise and add them to the collection when I go game hunting in Japan. Next up here, I have Kurun Shizukuchan Meiro no Mori no Doubutsu-tachi. And this is basically like Shizuku-chan meets Pokemon Dungeon, or whatever it's called. I think that's what they're called, the Pokemon Dungeon games. Or aka the Explorer games. The Pokemon Explorer. And yeah, this game is really cute. I've played through, like, I guess half of it. I gotta finish playing it. And it does get a little bit repetitive towards the end because you're basically just kind of doing the same stuff over and over again. But I definitely want to complete this game because it's really cute. And I'm currently watching the anime as well. So this is an anime-based game. And I really want to look for more of the anime-based games for this system. Here's a cute little advertisement. And we'll take a peek in here. Move the box out of the way. See if there's any cute artwork in here. Yeah, there's some cute artwork in here. Probably won't go through the whole thing, but you kind of get the idea. There's the back. And if you haven't seen the anime, I highly recommend the anime. It's really cute, and it's a kind of like an episodic kind of anime series, so you can really tune in to it whenever. But yeah, it's a 52 episode anime series, and it's really cute. And I got it because I really wanted to watch this anime back a long time ago, but there was no subtitles available for the show until recently, like a few years ago, and I'm finally able to watch the anime now, which is awesome. So that one goes here, I believe. Yep. And next up is another anime-based game, Lilpri DS, and this is really cute. It's like an idol, magical girl kind of anime game. And I still haven't played this one yet. I mean, not all the way through. I played through a little bit of this. Here is the cartridge. We'll take a look at the manual. And here is the back of the manual. It's a pretty thick manual, as you can see here. And it appears to be in pretty decent condition, which is good. Here's some of the characters from the anime. And again, it's very colorful. It seems like a lot of these games for the younger kids are really colorful. Looks like there was a kiosk at one point for this little series. But yeah, that is the Lilpri DS game. It's another 2D side-scroller type of game. Alright, sorry about that. I had to cut the clip because there's just a bunch of noise going on right now. The lawnmower started and then a bunch of sirens drove through the area, so I decided to put the noise cancelling microphone on with my DJI camera. So hopefully it sounds alright. But anyway, moving on here, I have Bokujo Monogatari Yokoso Kaze no Bazaar e, aka Harvest Moon, the Grand Bazaar. And I'm really excited for the remake of this game that's coming out for the Switch this summer. And I'm planning on pre-ordering it because I'll be in Japan when that game comes out. But yeah, I got this game, I believe, in my first trip to Japan in 2009. And this game came out in 2008, so a year before I went there. And I believe I bought this, like, I think it was used, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and watch maybe my Japan haul videos from back in the day. But here are all the advertisements. But actually, I think it might have been new because all this paperwork feels new. The advertisements for the other games. Definitely want to get this one on the Wii. Here is the manual right here. And then, of course, it comes with the standard Nintendo Club stuff. And the Wi-Fi connection booklet. And then here is the manual. I'll briefly look through this. Please take a look at the characters. And that's probably about all that's interesting. It's mostly just like how to play the game, but there's the chickens. And yeah, anyway, that is the Harvest Moon Grand Bazaar game on the DS. Definitely looking forward to playing it on the Switch later this summer. That'll be something to look forward to when I come back to Japan. But yeah, that's that one. Next up here I have Koden Revolution. This is the Kira Idol Audition, as it says on the bottom. AKA Sparkling Audition, I think in English. Sparkling Idol Audition. This is another, I guess, anime / manga game-based video game. Yeah, I haven't played this one yet, but it looks really cute. And the cover is sparkly. I'm not sure if the camera can pick up on it. But, oh boy. Now the lawnmowers are over here. Hopefully y'all can't hear it. But I'm going to keep on going and see how well this does. But anyways, yeah, this is Pinky Street Kira Kira Music Hour. And this is a really good rhythm game. I've had this probably since it came out in the mid-2000s. And I really enjoyed this game. You basically just touch where the light shows up on your screen. There's that. And here is the manual. All the different characters. Oops. It's a pretty short manual. And of course it has the Nintendo Club advertisement in there. So that's that one. I've had that one for a very long time. Next up here I have Densetsu no Starfy IV, aka Legendary Starfy IV. And I do have the sequel to this game. That is this one right here. This is the 5th and final game. I really wish a Switch game would come out for Starfy, and that would be, I guess, the 6th installment to the franchise. But I bought this from eBay, brand new factory sealed, for like $30, I believe. And I opened it because, of course, I do want to play the game, and I only buy games I want to play. And I still haven't played the other games that I have on the GBA. I have all of them, 1 through 3, and this is the first game on the GBA. But yeah, I do have them all, and yeah, that's why I really want like another successor to the franchise for the Switch. That would be really cool. So let's take a look at the manual. See what kind of cute artwork we can find in here, if any. This is basically like a Kirby game, but in the Aqua world. Here's the character list. It's in the back this time. There we go. And there's some cute artwork on the back there. So definitely want to play the other games first before I dive into this one. Although I have already played the 5th game on my DS, and I finished that one. It was really good. But next up here I have Chao Manga School. And I remember I really wanted this game for a long time, and I found it on my previous trip to Japan in 2019, which is awesome. And here's the back. It's basically just like a draw on your DS type of game. And the manual was not in the best condition, as you can see. This was probably owned by a child who was a fan of the magazine, just like me. And this is a very thick manual, as you can see. Probably the thickest manual that I have. But I really hope I can find that Nakayoshi game. Hopefully it's not too rare. There's nothing too interesting in there, but yeah, the manual is pretty beat up, as you can see in the corner here. But overall, not in terrible condition. There's some damage here as well on this corner. And that is the final game that I have in this collection. Like I said, I hope to get more for my Japan import collection in the summer when I go to Japan, thrift hunting over there. And yeah, I plan on hopefully filling up like another row here of Japan import DS titles. And yeah, I'm really going to be hunting down some of the cheaper games that nobody really cares about, that stuff that I would probably be interested in. And I use this stuff for Japanese study and things like that. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to hunting more games for this part of the system. And hopefully I can find some good stuff to add to it. But that is it for this collection video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll be posting more videos soon. And I definitely look forward to interacting with you all down in the comments below. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!